What if great means more than famous? Instead of how many people know your name, why don't you ask yourself, how great is your name to the people who know it? I'm going to say it again. Instead of asking yourself, how many followers do I have on Instagram? How many followers do I have on Facebook? How many people liked who cares? Who cares? Instead of asking how many people know your name, why don't you ask, how great is your name to those who already know it? Yeah. What do they think about your character? Yeah. How do they relate it to Jesus? And what if famous does not equal important? Could you be famous but not be important? I think so. And maybe important does not always equal famous. I bet you when we get to heaven, when you see who sits where at the table and who's being most honored, and God is saying, have you met this one? You're going to say, I never even heard of that lady. You might not have, but heaven's heard of her. She's important even though she wasn't famous. Are you seeing this? You got to start thinking with an eternal. It's more about who knows your name down here. It's more about who knows your name up there. Being famous doesn't make you important, and important doesn't always make you famous. I realize that Abraham became both, but it was his importance that made him famous.